Hey, everyone, let me ask you something. What if the habit you're trying to quit isn't really the problem? What if the problem is how you feel about yourself every time you do it? I want to share a quick story with you. And so stick with me here. You're going to want to hear this, okay? I was sitting in Arizona one day and this couple started a conversation with me. And the man looks at me and asks, "How would you stop me from smoking?" And I looked at him and I said, "I wouldn't." He kind of paused and said, "What do you mean you wouldn't?" I said, "Because there's nothing wrong with smoking." Now he was really confused. So I told him, "Let me ask you something. If you are completely okay with the fact that you smoked, no shame, no judgment, no beating yourself up, no story that you were weak or broken, how would you feel?" And I watched his shoulders just drop. And he said, "Honestly, I'd feel relieved." So I said, "Good. Now, sit in that relief for just a second." Then what I asked him next was, "When you feel that relieved, do you still need a cigarette?" And he smiled because in that moment, he got it. The cigarette wasn't just a habit, it had become the escape route, not from life, from himself. See, a lot of people think the behavior is the enemy: smoking, overeating, procrastinating, drinking, scrolling, like avoiding, exploding, shutting down, right? But many times, the behavior is just a relief mechanism. The deeper issue is the suffering underneath it. And suffering often comes from self judgment, right? So, like, I'm not disciplined. I'm not good enough. I keep failing. There's something wrong with me. You see, that identity creates pressure, and every human being looks for relief from pressure. Okay. So, some people find it in nicotine, some find it in food, some find it in work, some find it in anger, some find it in isolation, but here's the truth. You do not heal behavior by hating yourself into change. You change behavior by understanding what the behavior has been protecting you from. A couple of days later, that same man came running up to me and he said, "Hey, I still haven't had a cigarette." And I said, "Good." Not because I forced him to stop, but because he realized something powerful. There was nothing wrong with him. So today, stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" Start asking, "What pain am I trying to escape from?" That's where the real work begins. And that's where progress becomes possible. And this is constant progression. See you in the next video.